what have you. But beyond a shadow of a doubt that was him. When you ask him to show you the craziest things and he shows it to you, it's like, dang, bro, like that's crazy. Like I want to tell people, but there's so many people out there, like I mentioned in my last video, I think it was, y'all, people keep God inside of a box. They keep him in his word, and they don't let him speak to them any other way. So when you're out, or, God just dropping things in you, or what, he just speaks in all ways, so when your heart is open to receive the way God, the many ways, the endless ways, the limitless ways that God can speak to you, it's amazing, right? But a lot of people, they keep him inside and they keep him inside his word. They keep him inside of a box. And so when people come up and be like, oh, God told me this, God told me that, blah, 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 like, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, okay, like, how you gonna tell me what my God told me? Like, it's crazy, y'all. But, and it's even more so because the way I look at it, too, a lot of these people are Christian, or what have you. But it's sad, too, because they don't have the same faith. Like, you got to have a deep faith to believe, like, God's telling you something, confirming something for you, and it's not, and the physical is not looking like that at all. But yet you still have faith. In Hebrews, it tells you, Hebrews 11:6, you cannot please God without faith. And it's like, not even faith in who he is, but like faith in what he can do. And there's nothing he cannot do. There's nothing impossible for God. Nothing is nothing is outside. Nothing he cannot reach. Nobody he cannot touch. This is God we're talking about, right? But nonetheless, people don't have that faith, y'all. And I feel like sometimes, like or as deep of a faith, I should say, they probably believe in God. They believe the word, which blows my mind too, because I'm like, bro, you read that God told Abraham that he was going to have a baby, right? Even though Abraham was like 70-ish at the time, and Sarah was too. She was barren. Okay? And then 20-something years later, they had the baby when they were even older. You know what I'm saying? Than what they were. They still had, like, it still happened. So it's like, if God can tell Abraham that he's going to have a baby, in his old age, despite the fact that his wife is barren, why don't you believe that God told me X, Y, and Z? But that's why, y'all, sometimes it's just good to just know, be able to discern who you're talking